What is good, YouTube? Slydogonline is going to be signing in for some Attack on Titan today, and you can tell by the title what it already is. It's another casual story, and I know you guys haven't heard from one of these in a little while, but it's cool. I got you guys with a nice and powerful story today, so if you guys are hyped for this story, he just got raped for 2K. God, man. Oh, Lord. But if you guys are hyped for this, make sure you smash that like button, because, you know, literally, the more you guys show support, like commenting, you know, stuff like that, that literally inspires me to upload more, because I actually have a very interesting or very interested crowd who's like, hey man, watch this guy's video. So today is basically a story about how me and my friend kind of prevented how me and him stopped a sexual predator. And you know, you see sexual predators are like, you know, on the news like, oh man, sexual predator in this area, blah blah. You know, yeah, these guys don't really exist in my local area. I thought the same exact thing until this was, I would say, last week, and today is the 19th when I'm recording this, so I would say the week of the 13th. It was on a Wednesday. It was on a Wednesday, and I came home from working out, and I was at the bus stop. Me and my friend posted up at the bus stop. We came from working out. We work out every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So we was just getting a snack or whatever. We were like, let me get a snack. You feel me? You know, just get a little snack after we done. I had some tea and cookies. You know, he had a couple cookies, like 4 cookies, and like what do you have? Oh, and Arizona, grape Arizona. You know, black people like grape, you feel me? So we posted up, you know, we're chilling, and I'm waiting for people at the bus stop. They're holding down the spot, so when the bus comes, they'll just call me and I'll go home. So then I'm walking, I'm posted up, and then while we're posted up, some weird guy, and I'm gonna try to be as descriptive as possible because I know you guys like my story. So he was about like maybe like 5'10", pretty ugly, really dark skin, like extremely dark, fat, and he kind of looked like he had like, he literally looked like he had something wrong with him, like probably like mentally retarded in some form. So yeah, I seen him. He was just like walking. He was walking, pacing up and down the street. He was holding his pants, and he was holding one hand holding his pants and the other hand scratching his ear a lot. So I'm like, okay, what's going on here? And immediately I told my friend, that guy's like, something's wrong with that guy. Like, people should stay away from him immediately. And he's like, oh, you know, you can't make that assumption about people, blah blah blah. You know, you can't just look at people. How can you look at people and just tell these things? I'm like, I could tell, trust me, something's wrong with that guy. And it should be pretty obvious, in my opinion, but I think I have like a gifted vision of some sort. So this guy's pacing up and down the street, and there's a girl that I know at the bus stop, and then there's a guy, and the guy I don't really know. But he paces up and down the street a little bit, and he sits at the bus stop. So then he sits in between the girl and the guy at the bus stop already, and then that's when she's on her iPhone, whatever like that, and he leans over and looked at the phone. I'm like, okay, nice and nosy. I mean, I guess guys, people are nosy nowadays, I understand. So then that's when, you know, he kind of scoots over towards her. She was feeling uncomfortable, so she scoots over too, and that's when he scoots some more. So then that's when she decides to take out her phone and put the emergency on, like letting this man know, I will call the police. I'm feeling uncomfortable. You're a little bit too close. And she scoots over some more. On the bus stops in Florida over here, they have like 3 people can sit on the bus stops, and they divide the seats by like kind of like a little bridge in between. So then she scoots over to the edge of the seat, like the edge of the bus stop, and he scoots over some more over the bridge that divides the seats. So then you know fully intentionally now that this man's trying to do something. So then she gets up and starts walking towards my way. He starts to follow her. So then I'm posted up chilling, whatever like that, and then he's following her. So then I walk towards her, and she says my name, and then that's when he just looks at me and my friend, and he just runs down the street, like he just flexes down the street, dude, like gone. So I'm like, sure guy, sure. So I talked to her about him. She's like, oh, he's a regular at the bus stop, blah blah blah. He never did anything like that before, and something must be wrong with him today. So that's when I go to the bus stop with her, and I told her I'll hold it down, whatever like that. He won't come back if I'm here. And I gave her kind of like a 10-minute speech about how you should be able to easily identify people like that. Like, it's probably just me. So it's probably just me. And, you know, I thought it stopped there. I thought the whole story was like, cool, man, that's it. That's how it goes. No. This guy, me and my friend split up. I told him, you know, I'm going to the bus stop. You hold it down, go home, whatever like that. So he's walking home. The guy, when he fled the scene, he went towards our school. And he finds this little girl. She's a freshman. She's a little freshman girl. Doesn't speak much English, to be honest. And he begins to follow her. And then that's when my friend, he's watching. He's watching him. So it's like, imagine you're in an aerial view. You're looking down on somebody. Imagine a sidewalk. My friend's in the back, the guy's in the middle, and the girl's in the front. So he so happened, he's not following the guy intentionally. They all walk the same way for some odd reason. So that's when my friend notices that like they're all walking and stuff like that, and then the girl stops beside her shoe. He stops at the same time she stops and posts up on the wall like he was like always walking that way. He's just been chilling there that whole time, whatever like that. So that's when my friend realized that, okay, this guy's obviously plotting something on her too, because you can't just post up at the same time she posts up and, you know, you acting like, you know, you were just waiting. So then she finished tying her shoe. She gets up. He goes after her. He walks after her. A couple like, you know, I would say a minute or two down the block, he speeds up towards her, starts walking a little bit faster, and then that's when he bumps into her. He bumps into her, you know, cop a little feel, whatever like that. So then that's when she gets scared. She crosses the street, and then that's when the guy crosses the street too. My friend crosses behind him. So that at that point, they're all crossing the street at the same time, whatever like that, and my friend, he actually crosses the street and tries to speed up. The guy just got super aggressive at that point. Like after the girl crossed the street, I think he probably knew that she knew, like he was trying to escape, and he wasn't liking that. So at that point, he actually pushed her against the gate. You know how like gray gates are, they have a lot of holes in them. He pushed her against a gray gate, and then he locked his fingers in between the gate. So he put his fist through in the gate with his fingers. He locked her in so she couldn't escape. And that's when he started trying to hump her in public. I'm like, yo, that's savage. So that's when my friend, he's like, I'm not having that. He runs up to the guy and he pushes the guy off. And so the guy, you know, F off. And then he offers to walk the girl home. And the guy just looks at my friend. He sizes him up a little bit. I don't know, maybe he was scouting if he could probably fight or something like that, or I don't know. And then that's when the guy just walks off. And then we never heard from him since. Like that guy, like apparently we asked that girl too. He said that he always follows her home, like always, but he never tried anything like that. And I'm like, how okay with somebody following you home all the time? And then what if my friend was in there? What would happen to you? That's the question. So tomorrow's the 20th, 420. Y'all boys already know, blaze it, you feel me? And we're gonna post up after school, after our workout. We're gonna post up by the same spot Monday through Wednesday, and we're gonna try to catch him this time. And it's kind of like, you know, we're like, you know, patrolling the area, but nobody else is gonna do anything about it if we don't. That's the sad thing. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna post up at the stop, and we're gonna say, cool, we need bait. We need a girl who wants to be bait, like sacrifice. So we need to record him, because if we don't record him, we just report the police to him, police are just gonna tell this man, hey, I don't want to see you around here. That's it. But he can still come around there, you know. But if we have actual proof, you know, actual proof of this man doing these things, they'll have to arrest him, and that's what we want, because our other friends, you know, they walk that way too, and sometimes he comes to our campus, like he did to the girl. He comes to our campus apparently, and I talked to some girls around our campus, and they see him, and he scoots up to them, asks them, oh, to be my girlfriend and stuff like that, and it's not cool. That's not cool at all. So that's basically what our plan is. So if you guys don't hear from me in like a week, yeah, I pretty much probably died. I kind of died then, because we're trying to stop him. You know, we're not with the shenanigans he's doing, guy. Like he's actually with the shenanigans, and we're not having it. So that's basically the story for today, guys. If you guys enjoyed, you know, you thought what we did was courageous, heroic, etc., etc., hit up that like button and tell me if you guys ever seen something, you know, anything like that, anything weird in general going around in your neighborhood, or anything you've seen like that before. 'Cause I need to know what's popping with the planet Earth right now. So you know, custom map coming out soon again, boys. Just wait on it. Thank you for the support you guys been giving me so far. Really appreciate it. And with that, Slydogonline is going to be signing out. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.
Killing spree.